Hey guys, Lux here, back with our blind playthrough of Subnautica Below Zero. So last time we left off, we got back to the pod, made ourselves a thermos, and kind of, consolidated a lot of our resources. We got down, we made a bunch of titanium ingots. And right now I think we need copper. That's kind of the big thing. Oh, we have some stuff to read as well. But first, yeah, let's see if we can get some copper. We will, the person, the PDA was like, oh, building a vehicle could facilitate, excuse me, could facilitate exploration. It's like, yes, that's true, but we're finding all this stuff, but we can't do anything with it yet. We cannot build. We just can't build. We have no habitat builder, so we can't build. So essentially there's no point in, because we won't be able to charge the vehicle, we won't be able to charge. Excellent. Copper. Copper is good. We have 2 pieces of copper so far. We'll make a couple batteries because I have a feeling, we're going to need them anyway to make power cells. Right? Power cell is 2 batteries, so we're going to need, a bunch of copper regardless. Let's grab a peeper for food or the whichever one gets closer. Oxygen. Yeah, I want to, well, I guess we could just make the stuff now. I would like to, read a bunch of those things anyway. Oh, more. I guess they respawn, which is good, because we're gonna need them. Oh, get the peeper! Get the peeper! Oh, you rascal. Well, whatever. There's titanium. Always. Well, that's fine. We'll make another ingot. And then we'll make... Wait, where am I going? Okay. And maybe we can get the peeper now. Yes, we did. Because we're going to need to eat. We always need to eat. Alright. First things first. What is this? Oh, synthetic fibers. Spiral plant clipping. I don't think we've seen the spiral plant yet. I wonder if using the power cell or creating a power cell with a depleted battery still works. I suspect it does. That's probably like a, yeah, okay. That's probably one of those things where it's like, yeah, go ahead. All right, move the ribbon plants over. Oh, you cannot consume while you're in storage. It just switches over. That's good to know. All right, so first, cook one of you. And that. All right, let's... Survival rate would be greatly enhanced with the construction of an underwater vehicle. We're going to need that to go deeper. We just are, but no mobile vehicle bay. We'll just have to... So even if we wanted to, we couldn't at this point. But I bet those are around here, or more in the... Survival? No. Logs and communications. So considering we're about here, and this is like the creep vine area, kelp forest or whatever, there's probably more pieces in here and maybe over here as well. So, all right. First things first, let's check the personal log. More alike than not, and woman in an exosuit. Distress call.
Picked up what sounds like a distress call. Who or what is out here calling for help? Didn't sound human. Maybe it's from a remnant of architect technology. In her message, Sam's colleague did say there was something important here. Even if it's just a mimic from one of the more intelligent aquatic specimens, that could be a major find. Or if it's from Altera, it could have bearing on what happened to Sam. I should definitely check it out.
So they're not calling them precursors anymore? And, I guess. And then, in the demo of this, they called them Almanac, which I kind of liked better. Because architect is very cliche. Oh, the architect. You know, some alien species that did such and such and such, right? But the almanac was like unique. It was like it's a little weird because it's like a noun. Calling them the almanac is like it doesn't quite fit, but they're aliens, so it kind of makes sense. More alike than not.
I should have guessed Altera would find a way to clip Sam's wings, like I knew they'd do to mine once they took over Xenoworks. I tried to warn her. She was stubborn, like me. Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be so different from her. Scrappier, faster, less play by the rules. But Sam didn't tolerate Altera's corporate red tape any more than I did. She just tried to change it from the inside. I think in the end, we always wanted similar things.
Fair enough.
What was that woman's problem? The one in the exosuit. Like I need to say which woman. And what the hell is she doing on this planet? It isn't exactly a happening vacation spot. She knew their terrain well enough to make a dramatic entrance by jumping off a sheer cliff. So I guess she's been here a while. But how long has she been following me? She said to keep away from her, or off her land. What in this frozen slush bog could she be protecting? Unless she's camped out somewhere. She's definitely heard of Altera, though. Did she meet Sam?
I mean, hasn't everyone heard of Altera? It's like a corporation. It's like hearing about Russia or China or something. Altera's like one of the big players. You know? Do we need to eat or drink anything? No. Geological data, fumarole. These blister-like fumaroles are vents for steam and volcanic gases that cycle through stages of accumulation and release in hidden chambers deep beneath the ocean floor. The gas mixture emitted by a fumarole typically contains carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and hydrogen sulfides sourced directly from bodies of magma. The violent explosions seen here get their distinctive purple hue from the additional presence of gaseous iodine in the mixture. That's probably true. Hydrothermal spire, these chimney-shaped structures are formed from dissolved minerals pushed upwards through the planet's crust. The presence of metal sulfides gives the escaping materials its dark, opaque appearance. Aquatic life found in proximity may have evolved adaptations to the presence of these toxic compounds. Assessment long-term exposure to geothermal emissions may pose a risk to human health. Flashback to Ever 17, which is a great visual novel, and I think from what I saw of the remake where they changed the whole visual style, I think that's a tragedy. Because the original visual style was different, but not... Oh, and the music. They changed the music, too. That's a crime. Arctic ray, a fast-moving ray species well adapted to low-temperature environments. Two sets of wing-like fins enable this ray to quickly change direction and accelerate. Like other rays, it is exclusively herbivorous. What? However you want to pronounce it. Herbivorous small boomerang. An herbivore encountered in large numbers, found to frequent shallow waters and move in schools. Serrated teeth. Suggested adaptation for grinding corals other herbivores are unable to digest. Twin fins. Usually the species' two fins are a cartilaginous extension of its skeleton. Oh, unusually. They are less prone to damage and provide superior propulsion, but are also harder to grow back. The bright blue tips are in fact the ends of its digestive tract, where the luminescence of the corals it consumes is most focused. Most active during daylight hours and prone to flee on approach, the boomerang can more easily be observed at night when its luminescence gives it away, and it seeks the shelter of the seabed. Assessment: edible. Delicious? Yes or no? Featherfish. The featherfish is a common species that lives in various biomes. Its coloring is distinct but also functional. The bright white on the belly of the fish helps keep it safe from predators below, blending in with sunlight coming through the surface of the water. Smart. Spinnerfish. Very weird. A bizarre fish with star-like fins which it spins to generate propulsion, capable of very high speeds in a straight line, slow, wide turning circle. Like other small prey fish, they feed on a variety of seeds and grasses around the seabed. Assessment: edible. Carnivores. Brute shark. A common shark-like predator with low intelligence. Its relatively streamlined body enables fast navigation of tight spaces. Yellow turquoise coloration provides camouflage in shallow waters. Slow-moving, it ambushes small fish from above. Assessment: minor threat. Interesting, because like the great white ambushes from below. Crash fish, these sons of bitches. This unusual species has developed an emergency defense mechanism based on mutually assured destruction. Forward-mounted eye enables the creature to identify and track potential predators. It should have 2 for proper depth perception, but it doesn't for whatever reason. Sulfur plant. The sulfur plant has evolved to feed on sulfuric compounds secreted by the crashfish, which makes its nest within its leaves. Stronger, more protective plants provide superior nesting grounds, which in turn provide the plant with more nutrients from larger crashfish. I wonder if we're going to have like compound sulfur plants with multiple crashfish. That would be crazy. Or giant titan crashfish. Defense mechanism. Concentrations of sulfur build up in the organism over time. If the crashfish collides with something at sufficient speed, the spikes on its torso are impacted, triggering an explosive chemical reaction, kind of like a hypodermic needle, I think. Assessment: equip stasis rifle, repulsion cannon, or similar before approaching shallow caves. Cryptosuchus. This son of a bitch. The Cryptosuchus is a large shark-like beast, easily identifiable by its carapace of thin, bony plates. Structure: these plates are defensive bony structures that aid in heat absorption among thermal vents. It propels itself with wide web flippers that displace massive amounts of water. Behavior: the Cryptosuchus is a bit of a contradictory creature. Despite its fearsome appearance, it is more roar than bite. While territorial, the Cryptosuchus tends to retreat from concentration after being attacked once. Good to know, so we do want to hit it. This is likely a form of agnostic posturing. Aggressive fauna tend to avoid fights if the probability of injury is too high. Assessment: avoid, but can be handled in a pinch. The rock puncher looks like a combination of a mantis shrimp and a lobster. A large crustacean which feeds on tiny larvae excavated from coral and rock with its powerful punching arms. Attracted to glow larvae found in and around deep-sea rock formations. Hardened chitin claws can thrust forward at close to the speed of sound to break rock and bone alike. That's what the mantis shrimp does. Known to attack larger creatures which threaten its territory. Perfectly adapted to cave environments, its 6 legs adhere to walls and can propel it short distances through the water. Heavily armored, vulnerable only to Leviathan-class predators. Assessment: avoid or redirect with food. We might have to try that. That's good for now. Let's get some more food and water. Yeah, the mantis shrimp is freaking awesome. So, all right, come on, peeper. Do you see me? Get the peeper. Are there any more? I don't want another peeper. Not immediately. I need another. There was one. Yeah, you know, I don't see the pop-in problems anymore. So it seems like they fixed that, which is good. Bladderfish will get a couple. No, we don't need copper at the moment. Nothing wrong with kind of swimming around a little bit looking for the sea bay or mobile vehicle bay. No, the mantis shrimp is freaking incredible. You can't even put it in some aquariums because when it punches, it punches at essentially the speed of sound. It goes so fast. There's something called a bullet shrimp, I think, as well. We'll cook one of the peepers. Did we get 2? Yeah, alright. Alright, we are good for now. I want to fill this up at one of those coffee things. I assume that's the point. I assume that's how we do it. In the meantime, let's head over here. Maybe we can find a box with a mobile vehicle fragment in it. Oh yeah, there's the whole fish. I was like, what is that? No, but the mana shrimp, like it'll break stuff. And then, and it will actually punch, like, things with, it'll punch, like, shellfish, and it'll be able to, we don't want to get too close, because we don't want to be attacked. Where are we going? Where was the... Nope, that's Delta Station. Forest supply cache. Yeah, but it'll actually attack shellfish, and it'll just punch through their shells, or the punch will break their shells. But actually what it does is... There's this concept called cavitation, which is... kind of like how a nuclear blast damages stuff, because when you compress water doesn't compress, but when you... Oh, weird. When you apply it to a vacuum, the air will actually be drawn out of it. Wow, I'm super hungry. I don't know why. What do I want to do? That's, yeah, probably a brine thingamabob egg. Oh, hey, hell, what are you coming at me for? Aren't you supposed to be with the whole fish? Yeah, I don't know if I really want to swim through there by myself. Oh, those things are growing. That's cool. Is that thing still following me? It's not, is it? Okay, well, this is west. So I'm basically due west. Let's go through here if we can real fast. It's really kind of hard to tell what's going on. So that was just... You probably want a vehicle for that, so that you can actually explore without worrying about running out of oxygen. But yeah, cavitation, it... and so basically you compress the water, and then sort of the back blast basically creates a vacuum and rips things apart. It's... Oh, hello. Alright, that's the grav trap. We didn't get the little dun-dun. North and northwest, that's a whole fish. We're still heading westish. What is that? Oh, that's the... Oh, that's the penguin. Pengling? Pinglang? Something? It's a thing. And there's another grav trap. So I guess this is kind of the area where these appear. Hello, mobile vehicle bay. There we go, we got it. This is a different biome. That is a weird jellyfish creature. We're gonna have to go check that out. This is more southwest. So... So basically southwest of the pod is... What is that? Another mobile vehicle bay fragment. Well, we don't need that at the moment. Oh, hello. Hello, alien stuff. Alright, we'll get in there. Scan one of these things. These things look like the freaking, I hope they're not dangerous. They are creepy to look at. For a sec, I was like, holy crap, is it following me? So yeah, anyway, mantis shrimp are cool. Another thing is, right, they have all these, what is it? So, humans have rods and cones that let us see in... I don't quite remember. What is it? Rods and cones let us see in different primary colors, I think. Right, so... Whereas dogs just have either cones or rods. Dogs can actually see in blue and yellow and green, right? So they can see blue, yellow, those, and the, you know, the combination of blue and yellow, but they can't see red, which is weird, but there you go. Oh, and it's cut off. Unexpected. Where am I? I am still southwest of this. That looks like a big hole. Well, we're back in the twisty bridges, I suppose. I do not like that sound. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. What is that? A sea truck? Yep. Well. Alright, then we're basically... We're fine. Let's grab another one of you. But, yeah, so anyway, the mantis shrimp has something like... You know, if rods and cones are two things to see with, mantis shrimp have like 6. We don't even know what they are. We just know that it can see in something like 16 different... You know, if you imagine that... If you imagine that, like, primary colors, right? Two things allow us to see in 3 primary colors. Mantis shrimp can see in 16 primary colors, or something like that. And it's like, what kind of colors are those? You know? Like, how? And people think, people smarter than me, or more knowledgeable at least, think that they can see in like ultraviolet and infrared and stuff, which is awesome. So not only can they punch so hard things like explode, they can see, they're like an alien. which is crazy. All right, now we can make the mobile vehicle bay. I don't know if I want to be honest. Because right now we can't do anything yet. Or at least the habitat builder. Because that's the thing, it's like we have all of this stuff. We need water first. And that was kind of the thing with the original Subnautica as well, was the habitat builder was relatively early. Ingot lubricant computer chip. How do we make computer chips? Table coral. Did we get any of that? No. I haven't even seen table coral yet, I don't think. Yeah, well, I guess we could try making this. Do we have copper wire? No. No, we don't, do we? We have some of this. We have titanium. And so we need a battery, which we have 2 of. We need copper wire, and we'll try making the mineral detector. It'll help for now. Let's get a couple more of these. We're gonna need them. But yeah, the copper. Excellent. Good start. Trying to think, the original Subnautica had... It was almost the... This is very pretty. It was almost like the drive for resources was what caused you to explore. Here, you know, obviously they're trying to make the story more of the reason to explore. Because I think the first thing the first thing you were supposed to do is, we gotta watch out for that, is fix the pod. So you get the sulfur, you get the repair tool, you fix the pod. That didn't always happen though, because people like me that were dumb couldn't find cave sulfur for whatever reason, or didn't think to go into the caves, or didn't think to look in where the plant with the explodey dangerous animal was. So that should be enough copper, right? We'll swap the battery out, although it'll probably use the full battery. But yeah, and I could have sworn the demo thing we were able to go in through the top, but maybe not. Okay, so first, I guess that's lightning. All right, so 2, I assume R reloads. Yep. Okay. So we will place this battery in there, switch you. Do we just want to make more titanium ingots, I guess? Proximity detector used to locate materials, fragments, and other items with identifiable signatures. So I wonder if I have to, like, find them before.
The mineral detector can sniff out raw materials, potentially saving you hundreds of hours of searching.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, clever girl. It starts with a partially full battery. Well, there you go. You know, there you go. So what do you think? You think the power cell is going to start out full, or do you think it's going to be partially filled as well? Alright. Eat the hoopfish. Okay, so how does this work then? Oh, select next. Gold, limestone chunk. Oh, interesting. Fragment. Table coral. Searching, meaning it's... Ooh, man, it depletes fast. So it's probably not in this area, then. It's probably not even in this area if it says it's searching. So we won't worry about it, then. Blueprints. Put that back on 4. And... Right, pilot, last known position. Or we could deep dive into that 200-kilometer area. Let's read a little bit more first. How are we doing on resources and stuff? Well, we have a beacon. That'll help. We have... Oh, titanium ingot. Let's toss that in the storage. Titanium ingot. We have the flares. It's nice that the temperature is controlled in here as well. Fauna, herbivores, eye jelly. The eye jelly reside in deep waters. It is made of 3 distinct body sections: tentacles, the main body, and the bell. The end tentacles are covered in bioluminescent nodes which attract prey. When the tentacles are touched, they emit a shock through specialized cells called kinetocytes. Within these cells are venomous, harpoon-like structures called nematocysts, which are triggered by touch. That's how jellyfish work. The eye jellies gently drift with little locomotion, though they can track movements with their large singular eye. Interesting, which is the eye is here, but I assume the bell is like refractive, so it can see in 360 degrees and stuff. Alright, flora, exploitable. Honeycomb fungus. Oh, really? This hardy fungus erupts through the thick ice shelf. It sends a collection of hypha, filaments that connect nutrients and moisture, deep into the ice shelf until it hits permafrost. From there, the hyphae intertwine into a thick root-like structure system called mycelia cords. These mycelium efficiently pull nutrients from the soil. But exploitable how? It doesn't say. Like creepvine seeds, says an assessment, creepvine... And sulfur plant, not anymore, it doesn't. These plants appear to serve as nests for the explosive organisms which guard them. The inner petals are undamaged by the presence of inhabiting creatures, suggesting complex co-development. The plant has evolved to feed on nutrients and minerals deposited within it by the fish. Sulfuric deposits on the inner leaves provide an insight into the mechanism by which the creatures explode. Assessment: sulfur has applications in construction of the repair tool. But no, not anymore. Honeycomb fungus, they probably forgot to put how it's exploitable. We'll go find one and hit it with the knife. Also this, I mean, we can eat this. This should be exploitable. Horseshoe scrub. The horseshoe scrub is a terrestrial plant that thrives in warm conditions. Visual identification is easy due to the thick crown of leaves on its bifurcated trunk. Bifurcated means it's split. Or into 2. Sorry if I hit the microphone right there. The trunk is a thick fibrous core that stores water for its fruiting body, the little seeds. Assessment fruit can be harvested and planted and could be a sustainable food source. Indeed. Oh, thermal lily, yeah. The thermal lily is an unusual terrestrial plant typically found on cliff walls. During the day, it points its face toward the sun, absorbing thermal radiation and storing it internally. At night, the thermal lily's petals close to reduce heat loss, and it relies on its heat stores to survive the harsh Arctic conditions. Blue scrub bush. The blue scrub bush is an unusual plant for this climate. Unlike other plants that manage to thrive in extreme cold, which typically grow close to the ground and lack leaves to prevent moisture loss, the blue scrub bush is tall with a fur-like leaf. Within the hollow leaves are chambered pores which capture and store the sun's heat. Smart. Alright, let's go see if we can find that honeycomb thing and whack it with the knife. Alright, where was that? This way, I think? More north-northeast. I don't remember. I wonder if that's a land creature. I know there's like... Look like a cross between wolves and bears. They look like those, I don't know what they are. The wolf creatures in Endless Legend. Well, hello. Twisty bridge material. Yeah. Okay. Some more of this stuff. Maybe it was more in the twisty bridges, the honeycomb area. The honeycomb stuff, I mean. It says it's exploitable, but it didn't say how, which is always concerning. More kelp. Anything new or special? So the kelp kind of helps because it means there's sunlight or air directly above. Right? Whereas this stuff means there's no air. What is that? Oh, that's a peeper, isn't it? Oh! It got frozen by the brine wing. That's awesome. It did say it becomes vulnerable to predators, right? Now you'll be eaten. Alright, well, let's, I guess head back towards the Delta Station area. Hopefully we don't get caught under here, but it looks like there's... kelp right there, so we should, or, you know, creep vine, whatever. So we should be able to get some oxygen. Always want to take advantage. I haven't died yet. I don't plan to, but I assume it's going to happen at some point. I bet, you know, just from the ice, you'd hear, like, what sounds like thunder fairly regularly because of all the ice chunks, like, hitting into each other and... But maybe not. Alright, we're going this way. I think. We can check the Twisty Bridge area as well. See if, those honeycomb things are here. Table coral! Found some. Oh, it only gives you one, huh? Uh-huh. Not only does it only give you one, it doesn't seem to be very common. Well, that's okay. And yeah, so in the original demo of this. Well, hello. This area was full of...
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
This area was full of sharks, so like I was trying to figure out where to go, because it's like, oh, go down there and look for the 200 thing, right? And I'm like, where do I go? And I was looking around and you just keep getting attacked by the sharks. It was so infuriating. They were everywhere. Okay, more table coral.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Window. Interesting. Don't know how to make a window. High capacity. Excellent. Well, hello. Builder fragment. That's what we... Oh, crap. Look at my... Well, we'll come back. We'll come back. Yeah. Calgon, take me away. Solar panel. Oh, wait. Did we automatically get the builder? Battery charge. There you go. It just gives you everything you need. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. Because that was kind of the reward for exploring, was that you find cool stuff. I mean, plus, if we're at... This is only at 100 meters. 200's way deeper. Maybe 200 is the deep, twisty bridges. I don't know. Alright, well. Get some water. Let's find out. That's mobile vehicle bay, fragment, anything else? Oh yeah, there's the sharks.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
This thing is a lifesaver now. Because before, oh wow, you shoot up there fast. Before, it's just kind of like, it's almost as fast as... It's a little bit faster than, like, swimming yourself. Yeah, tons of blueprints now. Now we get the habitat builder, wiring kit battery, computer chip. All the pieces of everything, yep. We probably should, just so we can recharge our batteries and stuff.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
What does that mean? The rain? Does it mean it'll freeze us faster, or that's gonna do damage? Well, so we can't go to 200 meters yet. It seems like we have to maybe track Mida first. Although that seems pretty deep as well. Maybe not as deep, though. I guess the question is... Like, we probably should start building a base, but where? Wow, I don't know why my stomach's growling. I don't know, maybe we'll head up, see about Mida. See if we can get there-ish first. Maybe next episode start constructing a base. The Twisty Bridge is not a bad area. It's fairly safe. And there's more of the oxygen plants, which is good. Because, oh, high-capacity oxygen tank. What is that? Tell me about that. Uh-oh. Did it see me? What was the deal? Well. High capacity. I guess let's go make one of these first. That will help. I went down there already. Grab a hoopfish. Yeah, I do not like those things. Crypto... Sucus. Another beacon thing. Pretty sure we scanned that, or is... I'll take the titanium, though. So we just need to, you know, our current tank, and then I think we should have, maybe except for the glass, we should have most of the materials already. Probably not the glass. I think we used our last glass to make the material finder. Ooh, that was a weird audio thing. But yeah, I'm really glad the, you know, emergency air bladder, you know, it's you're getting some actual use of it now. It's not just, oh, let's use it for a little bit and then throw it away forever. It's like, no, it's an emergency air reserve as well. Plus, it gets you to the surface super fast, maybe faster than anything else. Okay. What do we need to make 4 titanium, 1 silver ore, and 2 glass, which is 4 quartz? I know we have the silver ore. We will need titanium. And I know there's more quartz, like, up this way. Or I guess that's more west. Alright. Salt if you want it, which I don't need at the moment. But yeah, we'll have to make a base just for the battery charger. If nothing else. Is that salt? Yes. Oh, I'm beneath ice. That's no good. And I'm also near a Titan holefish. So, yeah, don't want to get attacked. Is this all salt? Yes, it is. Alright, well... Oh, here's, Will it give us copper? Yes, it will. I kind of wondered about that. I was like... I mean, obviously, it could give us copper, but it was like... Since we need titanium, is it going to give us copper? Like, that's how these things go. Alright, let's see... Is that a cave? Oh, this is where we found the ore, isn't it? All the silver, which was a huge, huge help. Titanium. Copper. I'll take copper. We're gonna need it. I have no qualms about taking more copper. Titanium. That should be enough. Oh, we're going back here. I wonder if you still swim faster on the surface than you used to. Or like we used to. Don't know. Alright, so we need glass. Alright, standard O2 tank and silver ore. We cannot equip that at the moment. Or unequip, I should say. Put the copper in there. Grab 1 piece of silver. Put you in there. Boom. Tools. Habitat builder. I wonder if that's the only place you can find the habitat builder. It's possible. Cool. 90 seconds of oxygen. All right. We have food. We should eat some. Let's eat some. And I know, like, this has unlimited power, basically, but as soon as we build a base, I guarantee the power will be limited. Right? So, for now, let's head to Delta Station. I mean, presumably we're close to the midpoint of the map. It's not such a bad area to build a base, although we'd want something... It might be too confined, right? So we might actually need to build here at the top of the twisty bridges just because it's a little bit more open. Like your mobile vehicle bay, it drops the stuff into the water, so... You know. Not, And here's, you know, here's fine. It seems to be close to stuff. Yeah, we saw that already, right? That's the electrical thing we were at? Yeah. Alright, to the Delta Station dock. We'll see if we can get some, how the thermos thing works. Yeah, and see, they must have increased the draw distance, or whatever, too, because, like, you could see things. That was actually something I noticed in the original Subnautica as well. It's like, you can see things from pretty far away now. The pop-in is still there a lot, but, you know. Oh, right. I was like, what is that? Too bad you can't grab one of those things and ride it around. Radiant Civ Coral. Research. More lithium. I'm gonna grab this just because it seems like it's pretty rare. And then the ship. Right, because we saw the... Oh, yeah, another... Right, that was the thermal area that it's like special stuff is required. Those things are allowed. There's the fumaroles, right? And the picture showed us some fumaroles and the ship under them. Wait, what is... Oh, okay. Possible silver? Yeah. We're good for now. Alright, first things first, check the dock, see if we can get some coffee with our thermos. Okay, well that's... When I jump, it pushes me backwards. There we go. Alright. Give me the double strength. Alright, do I need to... I assume I need to equip it. Let us... Oh, okay. Well, I'm right-clicking them. Maybe it doesn't work. It looks like it's on. What a jip. You have taunted me for the last time. Oh, last known position. I wonder if that's the ship. The down ship the dude talked about. Well, first, this goes down. I don't know how deep I want to go. Caves. good way to get yourself killed. Okay, fumarole, more lithium. So this is probably the area. Yeah, it's pretty close. Should I just straight up grab this lithium? Yeah. Given how much space I have in my inventory at the moment, I think yes. I'm just gonna, you know, how much do I have right now? 3? We'll get 4. We'll get 4, that way we're good. I know I only have a couple minutes left. I'm looking around, just real quickly. Oh, I guess they all... It's not those, it's more like those. Crystalline sulfur, okay, so... If you need sulfur, this is the place to go. And we're heading more south. What is that? Oh, I know what that is. Stay away from that thing. That's a crash fish. And another one of those. That's getting closer. Alright, well. Crash fish right there. Oh, there is the ship. Okay.
Detecting stern of an astronautical salt transport vessel nearby. Vessel name, Mercury 2. Inoperative.
Got it. This is what the dude had the poster of. Well. Yeah, and she must have jumped off. Like, into the water. Nice. Little featherfish thing. And a little shore area. Cool. Will I get attacked by these things? Which one of these is the spy pengling? Pengling. What are they? Oh. Don't be mad, dude. Don't tase me, bro. There we go. Alright, well, let's save. We'll stop here. We failed in our quest to get coffee. It's very sad. I should feel kind of sad about that. I was like, the thermos, yeah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get some coffee. Outstanding. Denied. Cock-blocked. Anyway. That is it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. I'm having a lot of fun. I did want more Subnautica, and this is... It's scratching a different itch, right? Because the original Subnautica was all about... the gameplay loop was what drove your exploration. It's like... You know, you want to build a scanner room, so you need the materials. Well, you can only get the materials, like lithium and stuff, from this one area. So you go to that area, get the lithium, bring it back to your base, build more of your base. Oh, I need this. Let me go out here. Let me go get that material, bring it back. Base gets bigger. Oh, now I can go deeper. Go down, explore more stuff. Oh, I can use this to build another part of my base. And so it's exploration and base building feed the gameplay loop. This, so far, it's all story driven. There's no... I think even once we build the base, it's just going to be like, it lets me recharge my batteries. You know? We'll see, though. We'll see. The map feels smaller at the moment, but it might be that it might go deeper. Or, well, I mean, there's considerable... It looks like there's land areas, so... Who knows? Regardless, this title music is great. Regardless, I do hope you're enjoying this. Questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent. Let me hear them. I read all of them. I'm slow on responding, but I do try and respond to everybody. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, it's part of my breakfast, which apparently wasn't filling enough, was I had some Cajun dried turkey or turkey jerky. Not as Cajun as I'd like. I thought it was going to be spicy. It's not, but still, it's really good. It's really good. That's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys is just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, guys, take care.